Southside Sunday. The title of complacent suburbia is chiseled into shrubs on the hill. My reluctant home, where Jesus is a white man and wears a lavish robe, blurs east as we ride west, away from chain restaurants and fixed opinions. 15 minutes of interstate greenery, 10 if my makeup takes too long. The Metro Inn taunts me at the roundabout. Catch a smear of crumbled concrete, another peripheral broken building breaking my city, where Mama says don't look out the window and never make eye contact, past the Dollar General with prison windows and the men shaking hands at the gas station who are not shaking hands at all. Every week we swerve to miss the pothole on the hill, by the restaurant that used to be a Dairy Queen, before gunpoint robberies and bullets in the parking lot brought blue lights teasing campaign signs in the gutter. And we hit the chasm as if the holes in the street are magnetized, rounding the corner to exchange shattered car windows for those of stained glass in the one building I have faith will stand. Smoke. My eyes followed my father, clean-cut churchgoer, up gravel driveway through fingerprinted window. I cannot smell cigarettes without tasting the pungent breath of that house tarnished with beer cans and evidence of years hung out to dry. The hovel on the hill brought attention to embittered gaps in father's childhood anecdotes, as I watched blurred visions squint through waning memory to recognize Dad as grandson. I inched out of the car with a discomforted hesitation. The man's buried blue eyes arched back under stressed skin, accompanied the woman's glare of renewed defiance and unfiltered mannerisms. The couple quoted a static indifference to lack of companionship, their existence news to me. Father's grandfather called his chihuahua Tarko, in a distorted dialect I never discerned through the clearing of his throat. Sheltered sister and I choked on the fumes. So Sunday night after Sunday night for months, we entertained Taco, gaining Mississippi evening mosquito bites while Mama chain smoked in her chair. She was as stubborn as the stench in the house, an admirable absence of censorship. Products of upbringing fled far from my father's lips as they pleaded at his grandfather's bedside toward a last-minute repentance. Within days, charred lungs gave way to a spirited smile on my great-grandfather's uninhabited body. But the woman was tough. So tough the stroke that followed could not stop her determined crawl to the pack of cigarettes on the table, but not to the nearer landline. It was not Sunday, but we came. A filter of blue ambulance light over my last image of that house, and an unfazed woman who could no longer speak. Nursing home visits and a second funeral followed in a wave of predictability, and nothing seemed to sting like my eyes those first summer nights in the doorway of the house. My want for emotion was dry, like the tissues in my hand, and empty as the Kleenex box in the pew beside my mother. A steady gaze in a room of dripping eyes, I sensed nothing but devalued consolations beneath the bitter taste of smoke. So this is Mississippi. The disturbed perfume of weighted sky tempts mosquito feasts and feeds static hair. Greased sunscreen sweat drips to searing asphalt. Liberation condenses in my fingertips. Hands of burden temper swing beside me and release at rising heels. Past high fences and higher walls, I see only electrical boxes under guise of plastic rocks. But I run to taste this lethargic air on the tongue. I walk away when this city says, be still. To feel my foot rise and fall with certainty I choose its steps. So this is Mississippi, a familiar face in the advancing pickup to which you avert your eyes and repeat a prayer that you will one day run past the neighborhood bounds. You feel like running nearer to the gutter, forgetting your mother's warnings not to fall in. You feel like defying elders' fixations and children's mistakes. You feel like running until you find a soul who isn't wearing a counterfeit Bible belt with judgment staining pursed lips. But you run back home. You run to crock-pot dinner and eat with silenced tongue. Thank you.